We're right now at the bus station looking for a bus to Pridnestrovie in Pridnestrovie, also called Transnistria. So far we have no luck by finding the bus. Okay, we just got the bus to Pridnestrovie. It was 114 lei, so very cheap. This bus is very cool as well. You can see no seatbelt whatsoever. Just look at this bus. This will be an interesting journey. We just walk all around the bus station, and basically the last bus we came to was to Pridnestrovie. I think we might be into Transnistria right now. We reached some sort of security zone. Let's see what happens to us. Okay, we got the soldiers on the side of the road. They were really equipped with all gear, but I don't know if we are through or if we're getting stopped over here. Okay, so we are in Transnistria right now. I just got my entry permits, so everything is good. And very soon we'll be arriving in Pridnestrovie. So yeah, we got military checkpoints all over the place with the big guys with big guns, and they are masked up and stuff like that. Now we are crossing the Transnistria. Now, see what happens. Okay, so we have arrived in Transnistria. So we got some things we have to do before checking into the hotel. We gotta find some currency, and we're not really sure if the internet is working here, our phone cell service. So if we stumble upon something, we might buy a small amount of cell service, but we'll see. Currency is first priority. We need to exchange either our Moldovan lei, or we got a lot of euros as well we can exchange, and those we can use here in Transnistria. They got their own ruble, so we cannot use anything else, and you cannot use your bank card here because they are not a part of SWIFT, the global banking service. So we'll have to exchange our cash with their cash. So it will be exciting. Okay, so it feels like we are going maybe 30 years back in time to the Soviet times. It's quite an interesting atmosphere here. So right here we got a real old Soviet playground. Just look at that. That's so awesome. Okay, so we're looking for a bank, but it's very difficult to find it because we do not have any working cell phone service, so we can't really check the maps or anything. We just have to hope that going to this main street, I think it's up here, that we can find some sort of bank, and hopefully also some sort of a store where we can buy some cell service, because it's shit not having a phone. It's as usual a little bit of a nightmare. We cannot find any money at all because it's Sunday, so don't come here on Sundays. We do not have any reliable Wi-Fi connection, so we could not find the hotel. Now some guys helped us to find the hotel, so hopefully we'll be able to go there now, and we'll hopefully be able to get our rooms, and it will be no problem if we do not have any money at all. We'll see how it goes. So we were very lucky and just found an exchange office that could exchange our Moldovan lei to the Transnistrian ruble. So that's amazing. We can get into the hotel now and we can get some food. Everything is good. And I'm just stumbling across this H&A. Doesn't that sound a lot like H&M? So we got some rip-off shops down here. That's funny. We're quite close to the hotel now. I'm not sure which one of these buildings it's supposed to be, maybe a little further. So we're certainly getting the old Soviet experience here in Transnistria. Exciting. Okay, so we just checked into our hotel. It's beautiful Soviet hotel. Just take a look at this. We got a TV though. We got some old beds. Decent, I think. And we got a shared bathroom out here. I'm not sure we got anyone in there though. And yeah, take a look at this. Limited water. Shower. First time we actually be able to hang the shower up there. Toilet paper. Nothing to be mad about here. And the woman who's like the receptionist, she was very friendly towards us. So very good experience so far. Okay, so we are going to a supermarket now, and we got something in front of us, maybe the Russian embassy or something, and some advertisement from the Russian army. Yeah, it looks crazy. Right here we got the advertisement for joining the Russian army. Yeah, so you can apparently sign a contract and be part of the Russian army here. We will of course not do that. Just take a look at this neighborhood. Classic old Soviet neighborhood. But we have to walk through it to get to the supermarket, and it's fine. So we're walking around in here and it just smells of delicious food all the time. We cannot understand why the babushkas must be cooking food all the time, because it smells amazing. Maybe it's just us being very hungry at this point. But yeah, look at this. It's beautiful old communist block. Okay, so we have reached the supermarket. It's just over here. It's called Sheriff 1. Ooh, we got shawarma over there. Number 1 shawarma. Maybe we'll give that a visit afterwards. But first, we're heading to the supermarket. And it will be exciting what the prices are down here. It should be cheaper than Moldova, and Moldova was already very cheap. Just look at this. That's a real Soviet supermarket. That's cool.
So we got Coca-Cola.
We got the Coca-Cola. So we're heading back to the hotel now. I'm not sure if we might actually explore some more today because it's not that late. Okay, so we've bought this Kvint and Divin. I'm not sure what it is, honestly, but we've heard Kvint should be very good. It's a brand actually from here in Pridnestrovie, and it's quite famous actually. So it's 40% alcohol, and I think we should try it and test whether it's good or if it's something weird. It'll be interesting. Also, it's illegal to drink on the street, so we have to do it here in the hotel room. Oh, it's aged in 6 years. Do you know how much it cost? It cost us I think it was 70 rubles. It's hard to say what it smells like. It smells like fruit. It smells delicious, actually. I love this. I like this a lot. Wow. Okay, so we're now starting an evening exploration of Tiraspol here in Transnistria. It'll be exciting to see what this city has to offer. Probably not much because it's Sunday and it's evening, but we'll see. Tomorrow we'll explore the city to the full extent. So in the middle of all these old Soviet structures, we got this almost looking like a building from Paris. So we got the Love Tiraspol sign. So over here we got the, I'm not sure if it's the government building or something. Just take a look at it. Oh, and look what we got right there in the middle. That is Mr. Lenin, the founder of the Soviets. And we got him right at the city center. Beautiful, beautiful. So what you see behind those trees are the University of Tiraspol, probably the university of the whole country, probably the only one. So that is where you can go and get your university degree when you are from Transnistria. It'll be exciting to see what we can find in this park. It looks very exciting to the right, so let's go that way. Look at that. This is a little bit weird actually. So it seems like most of this is closed at this point. So we got a statue. Grigory Ivanovich.
Years ago.
Yeah.
Old fella.
Okay, so take a look what we just found. A Ferris wheel, and it's working. We are 100% going to try it. One person. Both? Yes.
Sit down, please.
Wow. This, I think the one in Chernobyl is almost a better state at this point. Just look at this. Just look how rusty this stuff is. Holy fuck. It's worse than what we have climbed of abandoned stuff. Look how far up we are. You can see the whole fucking city from here. Oh, it was so sketchy going this way. Just look how big the city is. Actually, it's huge compared to the size of this small country. And this is the part where we've explored, and the most interesting part is this over here is just houses. Apparently this is the last Soviet country. Maybe they wish it came back, and maybe the times was better back in the Soviet Union. It probably was, because then they were at least a part of this big, strong country. Now they're just a little last Soviet state with no power. And if you are born here, you will have a problem growing up. We can see all over the city they're selling passports to Moldova, Ukraine, because you probably do not have that much of a future in here. But you cannot really travel anywhere either if you do not have any passport. So being in Transnistria is almost like being back in the Soviet times, I would imagine. Because you got a lot of these old cars, like Ladas and are the cool old Soviet cars. They got one here as well. Just look at this. How beautiful and cool is that? Beautiful old ladder. So that might be the old bridge over the Dniester River. But we got the new one over there. So this one is not here anymore. We got the bridge here. I think we'll cross it tomorrow. It's starting to get a little dark. It's not many minutes before GoPro cannot film anymore. Okay, so you can see the Transnistrian flag and the Russian flag side by side over here. And that's because Transnistria and Russia, well, Transnistria actually want to be a part of Russia, but Russia really don't want Transnistria because it's a little too difficult to manage. And with the unfinished business with Moldova, it will be a problem. So right now Transnistria is actually not recognized by even Russia. They're recognized by other unrecognized countries, but not Russia. So they are not recognized by anyone actually, and it puts them in a difficult situation. Feels a little weird, but it makes for a happy evening here in Tiraspol. Okay, so the first day here in Tiraspol and Transnistria has been really good. We are both very surprised how much alive this city is and how friendly people are in this not recognized republic here in Moldova. You just saw how much life we got in the city this evening. It was amazing. So much stuff happening. So we look forward for tomorrow, where we will explore even more of the city and see if we can find some new hidden gems. Back at the hotel. So yeah, see you tomorrow. Good morning. We've woken up on this nice Soviet hotel. So here in Transnistria it's illegal to have like open bars and stuff like that. So they cover it up like this one over here, so you can't really see it, and then they just continue having a bar back there. But what we have heard, it's a little bit hardcore in a Transnistrian bar. Okay, so the green market is closed, so yeah, we cannot try and head in there to buy some stuff. So we'll just continue the exploration. So we're going into like Central Park here in Tiraspol, and it's beautiful. You won't believe it's a unrecognized country. It looks beautiful. So we got this beautiful statue behind me of a guy on a horse. He's probably some savior for this country. As we have mentioned earlier, we do not have any Wi-Fi connection, so we have no idea what the story behind this actually is. So right here you see the logo of the, I think it's the logo of the Transnistria country. Just look at this. The Russian and the Transnistrian flag side by side, and this beautiful logo with the hammer and sickle. And a fun fact, the Transnistrian flag has the last hammer and sickle on all flags in the world. So you can say it's the last Soviet country. So just behind me here we got the T-34 tank in the middle of Tiraspol. On the side it says Radino. And just over here we got the eternal flame. You can see in all, like almost all Soviet cities and countries, and it's the flame that never turns off. And you see it right here with the star. It's beautiful. And this one, we actually still got a flame. It's not like in Bulgaria where maybe the expensive gas prices caused it to be turned off. So we got a huge war memorial up here, and you can see at the first one here, it's the Afghanistan, as it says, war, the Afghan war with the Soviets against the Afghans, which they didn't succeed in. And we got that's also the Afghani war with the Soviet Union. We got the known Second World War, where people of Transnistria, of course, also have been part of it. I think this must be the freedom war for Transnistria with Moldova. A lot of names here. Place central from 1990 to 1992. So just behind me we got a statue of Lenin, and of course the military headquarters of this country. Yeah, it's quite cool. I read some articles that you cannot film this place or take photos of it. So we are not able to go into the green market, so now we're going into another market. It's a lot smaller, but we got some food at the market. 100 rubles for 2 of these shawarmas. Very good. Okay, so we're almost back at the hotel, and we'll just summarize our stay here in Tiraspol and Pridnestrovie, Transnistria it's also called. It has been good when looking at the broad picture. It's been fun to explore like such an old Soviet country, really. It doesn't seem that much has happened since the Soviet times. Very funny. A little bit annoying with the cash, that you need to exchange cash to cash. You cannot use your bank card here. Maybe someone can from a weird country, I don't know. I think most Westerners have a problem by using your bank card here. So it's a bit annoying. You have to hope you got enough money. And we got a little bit too little amount of money. So that's unfortunate. You also, before visiting this country, you have to be aware that there's a lot of military presence, so if you get uncomfortable in those situations, it's not for you. At the border you see big buff men with their masks on and huge machine guns and assault rifles, and I must admit my heart pumped a little bit when crossing the border and seeing all of these crazy militant guys. It's fine, we haven't had any problem with the government here, so all good. People here are also very nice. Actually, quite surprising number of them can speak English, so that's quite amazing. Many can't though. But the prices down here are cheap, especially if you want to buy some alcohol, which you cannot drink in the streets. So you gotta do that in your hotel room or in maybe some of the bars, hidden bars, I don't know. So yeah, summarize, very good stay in Transnistria. I would definitely come back, and I will definitely recommend people traveling to here to explore it. Though you cannot use more than like 2 or 3 days because it's a small place. I think a 2-3 day trip to Tiraspol would be very good for you.